QuikScout Soccer, the QST Sports Network, and Smart Notebook Express make for great tools to create a smart notebook file that coaches and athletes can share back and forth to prepare for their upcoming games. Coaches can create scouting reports. They can use their QST Sports Network website to pass them to the athletes, who can then in turn answer questions or make notations in the notebook file and then pass them back to coaches for review. I'm going to show you how to do that. Step one, we're going to go into the QuikScout Soccer program. We're going to go into Edit Video. The Edit Video section allows you to go in and scout your games to make video edits. So if I look at the game here that I've already got scouted, I've got 9 plays scouted. When I open it up to look at it, you'll see that I can break down each play with some different categories here. All right, so in this particular play here that started at 9.96 seconds and ends at 6.7 seconds, we've broken down what happened during that segment. If I go on to the next play, I've broken this one down, and I've actually marked notation 4 with the word scout. Okay, and you've got a few different categories that you can go through here and you can mark while you're scouting. I've also marked notation 4 in play number 3 as scout. So these are the 2 plays that I'm going to save out into my QuikScout design to allow the coaches to create their presentation and create their smart notebook file. All right, the way we do that is exit out of here, click on the game or games we want, and click video. And it's going to ask us for a search. So I'm going to do a custom search, and I want to see all the times that notation 4 is equal to scout. And I'll just type up here for my heading scout plays. And I'll go to perform search. There's the 2 plays. If I want, I can click play and I can watch them. Or I can export them out to QuikScout Design. So I'll go ahead and do that by clicking. And we will export directly in. And it asks us for a name. And I'm going to go ahead and just type scout plays. And hit save. Now if I exit out, go all the way back to my main menu and click on Create Reports and Playbooks, you can see I've got that scout plays now, and the 2 plays that were part of my edit show up now. From here I can go in now and customize that and create my smart notebook file. Now to create the smart notebook presentation, I'm going to go ahead and click Edit, and it's going to take me into my file, my presentation file, where these 2 plays currently exist. And once I get in there, you can see I'm on the first page. First thing I'm going to do is choose my page type. And I'm going to use the notes page. And what the notes page allows me to do is it allows me to put text, images, and video all in the same place. Now you can see it already pulled the video from the scouting report search we did earlier, the video edit search we did earlier. I'm going to go ahead and load a picture in right now by clicking the import button below the picture. And it's going to go to that. I'm going to look for a play that we've drawn up here. We'll go with this one right here, and I'll click open. So now you can see it pulls that image into here. And in the text section, I'm going to write, this is an example of good ball control with a pass to midfield and a shot on goal. And then I can write something like, illustrate what should have been done to stop this shot. So what I'm doing now is I'm showing them an example of good ball control with a pass and a shot right here. And I'm giving them a play example, but I'm also asking the athlete to maybe illustrate on top of here what could have been done to stop this shot. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to go on to my second play. And it's going to take me to my second video clip. I'm going to change this one over to notes. And I'm going to go ahead and create another one. In this example, I'm going to grab an image file. And let's see, we'll grab this one right here and we'll hit open. And on this one I'll write, let's see, this is a good example of pushing the ball up the field along the sideline and crossing to midfield for a shot on goal. And I'll do the same thing. Let's say, we'll say you're in the middle of the field. What do you do to keep the ball from crossing to midfield? So again, you're asking the student to watch the video clip, check out the image that's drawn up of how this video clip, how this play is run, and then you're asking them to illustrate for you what could have been done to stop this. All right, so now we've got our two plays here, and we're ready to make our Smart Notebook file. Okay, to create our Smart Notebook file, we click Package Files, and it's going to ask us how we want to package it. We're going to choose Package for Smart Notebook, and it's going to ask us for a name, and I'll just stay with my Scout Plays title I've been using, and click OK. And when I do that, what it's going to do now is it's going to take all the video clips, the images, everything that you use throughout your presentation. I only use 2 plays here, but if you have a 10 or 20 page presentation, it takes all that information, puts it together into one place, and turns it into a Smart Notebook file on your desktop. So we'll let this go ahead and finish, and then we'll go look at the desktop. Okay, so it gives you the done message when it's finished. So if we click OK, and we move all the way back to our desktop by exiting out of the program, you can see we've got our Scout Plays Smart Notebook file here on the desktop. Now, because of the way Smart Notebook files gets created, you may need to go in and make some changes to it. You also may want to annotate and do some things like that on your own. So by doing that, I'm just going to right-click, and I'm going to open it up in my Smart Notebook that I have on my computer. And now if I look at page 2, you're going to see the video, the image that we used, and the text that went along with it. Okay, so if I wanted to, I can kind of move this text around if I want to make the image a little bit bigger. You've got all the same functionality that you've got when you're creating Smart Notebook files. Let's stretch that. Oh, probably don't want to do that. So let's say we're done. We're done with it now. I'll go ahead and go File and Save. And I've saved whatever changes I've made. And I'm going to go ahead and close it down. And now we've got our Smart Notebook file on our desktop. And we need to figure out now how we can share that with the athlete. So they can look at it on their own computer at home. Maybe there's computers in study hall. Some other computer, not the one you're using. Luckily, we've built a way into QuikScout Design, a way that you as the coach can upload this file to your QST Sports Network website and make it available for your students. The first thing you have to do is you have to make it a zip file. The internet needs it to be a zip file because it doesn't know what to do with a .notebook file. And the way you do that is just by right-clicking on it and go to Send To. Compressed folder. And when you do that, it'll basically zip it up and put it on your desktop. You can see it right here. So now to do the upload, we're going to go back into the QuikScout Soccer program. And I'm going to click Create Reports and Playbooks. And up here under the Tools menu, the first thing you're going to do is in your user settings, you're going to insert the username and the password given to you when you signed up for your QST Sports Network website. Once that's ready, we're going to go to Upload Files to QSTSportsNetwork.com. And it's going to allow you to select the files that you want to put on your page. So for example, I'm going to click Browse. I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to find that Scout Plays file that we zipped up. I'm going to hit Open. And I'm going to give it a description, and we'll just type Scout Plays. And hit Attach. Now, if you've done more than one file, you can continue to keep browsing and attaching as you. So if you've got 3 or 4 files you've created, as you get ready for your next opponent, you can do that. After you got your zipped files attached here, I'm going to select the location on my website where I'm going to put it. In this case, I'm going to put it under post-game video, and we'll put it under team highlights. And I'll go ahead and hit upload files. And what that's going to do now is it's going to take the zip file that we just created and upload it. It's also going to create a page that allows the students to go in now and download that zip file. Okay, it's done. So now go ahead and hit done, and we'll close out of here. And if we go to our website and we go ahead and click our post-game video link and click team highlights, and we'll go ahead and expand this here and scroll down, you can see now that it created the page with some instructions on how to do it and a download file link. Now if you would have added multiple files to that, it would have added basically a list of each one for you. Now, as the athlete, I'm at home. Coach said it's up there. It's ready for me to go. All I have to do is click on the download file link, and it's going to ask me where I want to save it. And I'll just go ahead and save it right on my desktop. And now it's finished. So I'm going to go into my desktop. It's still in that zip format, so what I'm going to do is just click, I'm going to right click, I'm just going to click extract here, because I'm going to extract it right to my desktop. And here it is. This is the notebook file that the coach had made for me. So now if I don't have Smart Notebook on my computer, you know, if I just have this as my computer, I'm at home, I'm an athlete, and I'm at home, Smart has created the Smart Notebook Express, which is a web application that allows you to open Smart Notebook files anywhere that you have internet connectivity. And open up express.smarttech.com, and when it opens, I'll click Open an Existing Notebook File and select my Scout Plays from my desktop. And now when it opens, it's going to show me those pages that Coach created. So if we click on the first page, we've got our video, and we've got our text, and we've got our image that go along with it. And I can see that Coach said this is an example of good ball control with the pass. Illustrate what should have been done to stop this shot. So I can, if I want to, grab one of the pens and say something like, we'll draw it in let's see, we'll draw it in black. We'll say, well, okay, this person here should have come over and stopped the ball from getting to center. So you can come up with, you know, you can basically illustrate it yourself if you want to, and show what should have been done to stop that ball going over to center. So now you can go through and you can answer each question one at a time, and then when you're done, you can go File and you can save. It's going to ask you where you want to save. I'm just going to save over top the one that's already on my desktop. And now I need to upload that back to the site so that my coach can see it. And it's the same process that the coach went through when they did it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to zip it up. So you're going to right click on it and click Send To. Compressed folder. And it'll show up now on my desktop. There it is, Scout Plays. And I'm going to go into my local copy of the QuikScout program and click Create Reports and Playbooks. I'm going to go to Tools and upload files to QSTSportsNetwork.com. I'm going to click Browse to go get it. There it is. And we'll give it a description. And this time we'll type Scout Plays, and we'll just type Aaron. Let's say my name is Aaron, and I'll just go Answers. And for the location, I'm going to go to Player Portfolio and choose my name, Aaron Meal. Go attach it here. And now I'm ready to upload it. So now I'm uploading it to a different location. I'm uploading it to my specific section on the web so that Coach can go into my section and he can download it. And it's done. So now as the coach, If we go back to the website and go Player Portfolios, Aaron Meal, you'll see the same thing. You'll get the paragraph. You'll see the new one. There's your scout plays, Aaron answers. Coach can click on it and download it and save it. And let's see, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And we will unzip it or extract it. I'm just going to extract here, extract right to my desktop. And there's my scout plays. And I'll hit notebook file. Now opening it back with my smart notebook file or program. Now when you'll see when it opens, if I click on this particular play, you'll see the drawing right there that the student did. So it's a way for you to kind of evaluate what they did. And that's how it works. That's how you can share smart notebook files back and forth using QuikScout Soccer, the QST Sports Network, and the Smart Notebook Express.